Hello, everyone, and welcome to Desire to Inspire Studios Foundation SunnySide Update Program. And we are live at, 5:13 instead of 5. So it's been a day. We're going to be good. We're rolling with it. Hope you are too. Thank you for tuning in and watching. We got a fun-packed event and a show today highlighting good news of people helping people in the community. We do have a live audience. Can we cut to that live audience real quick? Wave hello, everyone. Hey. Yeah. It's small but mighty. We're growing. Thank you, everyone, for attending here in person. That is exciting to us. First, we're going to start off with a little highlight of last month's barbecue and SunnySide update. So check out what you missed or what you were here for. Welcome everyone to the SunnySide update put on by Desire to Inspire Studios Foundation. My name is Trevor Henley and I'm the Executive Director and founder of Desire to Inspire Studios. We are glad that you are with us today. We've got quite a lineup of stories we're going to share of some upcoming events and fundraising events, as well as some past stories and a little token of memento of history.
Hello everybody, and I am happy to be here and serve Ethiopian food, and majority of the dishes is vegan and vegetarian, and then I got a couple non-vegan dishes, and I hope to see you.
This is Chef Pierre of Alchemy Cuisine, and I'm a sponsor for SunnySide Update, and I'm just, as always, I'm just really glad to be here on the last Thursday of every month where we have all kinds of fun stuff going on and great food, and it's a great pleasure today to share the cooking table with Jerusalem here.
Enjoy the barbecue. I can't wait to try the food. And thank you all for being people helping people. And thank you all for joining us live today. Really appreciate it. Do you guys like that logo at the end? Isn't that awesome? See what you missed? So this is what happening every month. At the last Thursday of every month, we do the SunnySide update. And we do have sponsors which make this event possible. And normally we'd have Jean-Pierre up in here and say a little something, but he's actually helping me cut the 25 pounds of ribeye that I did today because I'm running behind. So real quick, here's a message from Chef Jean-Pierre, and we couldn't do it without him. So here you go.
Hi, I'm Chef Jean-Pierre of Alchemy Cuisine, and I'm a proud sponsor and partner for the SunnySide Update program, in which we are going to come together as a community to break bread and have fellowship. And my contribution will be a couple of dishes, some salads and some roasted vegetables for those non-meatitarians, so that we can come together and share stories of people helping people. I'm partnering and sponsoring the SunnySide Update because I get to show the community who I am and how in my vulnerability and my genius, my skills, my talents, and just really be myself in a way that is real and coming from my heart.
All right, welcome back. Thank you. This is Chef
That was Member X. This is live.
Yeah, this one's live.
For those of you who know what that means, that was an old commercial.
Member X?
Is this live or is this Member X?
Oh.
Right? You got to be. You have to be over 60 to really get that one.
Young at heart.
But young at heart,
yeah.
And I am young at heart, so that's for sure.
Well, Chef Jean-Pierre, what do we have today? What's on the menu today?
Well, today I decided to do a medley of different vegetables, some root vegetables, potatoes, and cut up small so that it's just total yumminess to go with your beef, the ribeye, which I just cut, and it is absolutely perfectly
Did you
done.
happen to sample any of it?
Of course I did. So this, again, this is, I'm a sponsor, yes, for the SunnySide Update. And this really, you know, a lot of people say this is about community, but you know what I say? It's about people, because parents don't raise community, they raise people. Women don't give birth to community, they give birth to people. And so, just as it is for Desire to Inspire, people helping people. And I totally am behind that.
I love that. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
That was a good little insight right there. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So how many people here are people? Nice. Nice. How many people here are community? Yeah. Believe in community.
Right.
There we go, right? I love that. Thank you, Jean-Pierre.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, so Jean-Pierre, we're going to do this at the end for the rest of our live participation audience. But tell me one thing that you would like to celebrate today. Not to put you on the spot, because I never do that.
Yeah. I would like to celebrate the fact that I have a beautiful partner that I get to wake up every day to. And grateful for that, grateful for my breath as I wake up. And we're just about to head off to France, where I was born, in Paris, first time in 14 years. And I get to shepherd Gina on this journey, and she's never been. So we're both looking forward to it, and looking forward to bringing back great stories.
That's exciting.
So,
oh man, how much fun. Love you, Gina. It reminds me, one of the things that we talk about with Colt and our family and Nikki, and you know, Colt always says, I'm grateful for my breath, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful to be alive, you know, and really, what more is there, right?
Yeah,
so
I totally agree.
Thank you very much, Chef
You're
Jean-Pierre.
welcome.
It's always a pleasure having you here.
Always great to be here.
If you want non-meatitarian, well, he can do meatitarian, but I take care of that at the events. But if you want non-meatitarian meals, that are amazing,
come see me. So come on down.
Come on down. Come join us. Thank you very much, Jean-Pierre. All right, so, oh, he's walking away with the mic. Mic. There we go. Awesome. We are live, just in case you haven't caught that. So as Jean-Pierre talked about, I think people make up community, and one of the events if we like to break technology, and we do that here on a regular basis, but we like to test it out on our stuff, just so you know. So we got to be part of the Santa Fe Chamber Showcase. It was a great community event. I would say several hundred people, probably upwards close to 500, 600, 700, 800 people, and businesses hosting booths and showing off who they are and creating that community, creating that business. And it's so much fun going back to those events year after year and connecting with the people that you are connected with, reconnecting with them, seeing what's going on in their life. And here we'll take this away, Cesar, with a little SunnySide update. Santa Fe Chamber Showcase style.
Hi, my name is Karen Strolia, and I'm the President and CEO of the Santa Fe Chamber of Commerce. This is our annual Business Showcase, one of our signature events. Business Showcase is an opportunity for businesses to come together, highlight some of their amazing products, services. This is an opportunity for our chamber members to come and showcase their business to each other and to our local community. The one awesome thing I took away from tonight is sometimes it's really cool to pull people out of their silos and bring them together. This year we had our education committee bring in students from Santa Fe City Schools, College of Marin, Dominican University, and Marin County Office of Education. So it became more of a job fair for some of our homegrown workforce. Let's get them plugged into local employment.
What a great opportunity for people to get to know each other and all the businesses in the area, but also for students to interact. We're thankful for the Chamber and all the businesses to welcome high school students to practice networking with the businesses staff. Thank you to the Chamber of Commerce, the San Rafael Chamber of Commerce, for hosting this great event. We're so excited to be a part of it, and we know that the students got so much out of it. And it was great seeing all the businesses. It was very fun, great food, great people. Thank you.
Left me crooked. All right. It was so awesome being there. Also, as they mentioned, they had a bunch of the kids from their internship program from the School to Career program from the Marin County Office of Education. And it was awesome having the high school students there wandering around, interviewing and asking the questions of all the jobs or potential jobs and the business community. And so going from Marin County Office of Education and those interns and those students to Schools Rule. I got the pleasure of doing their event photography a couple of weeks ago. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. And what a great fundraising event. And I've always heard of Schools Rule, but I really didn't know how much they do, how much they bridge the gap in all the schools to make an equal amount of programs available to schools that wouldn't have these programs if it wasn't for, I want to say, splitting the wealth. I still have a lot more to go in understanding this completely, but they take all of the funds from each of the schools, they put them in a pile, and then they disperse them to make programs available at schools that wouldn't have them if it wasn't for Schools Rule. So check out Schools Rule. It was a great fundraising event, and take it away, Cesar.
Organizations like the ones that you represent is really fantastic. So when you think about what's happening tonight, remember that it's not just adults in a room who've made donations and companies and important people who've made donations and you're having a good time tonight, which I hope you are, but this actually has a real impact on real people, our kids. Thanks.
If you really do, don't be afraid, baby. Just ask. You know I'm oh, when I do declare, I wanna see you with me. Stretch out your arms, little boy, you're gonna get 'cause I love you.
The foundations in Marin County schools are going to work together for every child in every school. And the fact of the matter is, we now know not only was that vision something that worked, but at this point, over $8 million has been funded for our schools.
In a world where we are often reminded of our differences, music and these opportunities I've been lucky enough to experience bridges those divides. When we come together to share music, we are reminded of common humanity. Whether it's a song that makes us feel joy, a melody that moves us to tears, or a beat that gets us dancing, music creates a space where we all belong. In closing again, I want to thank you all, as it is through your generosity that Marin youth, such as myself, have been lucky enough to thrive in the arts in a supportive community that would not have been possible if it wasn't for donors like you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Beautifully said. You know, we're so much reminded about how much different we are in normal social media and how much better other people are and all of that. And, you know, when the students sang at the school's rule event, it was so moving. It was so coming together. You see everyone bobbing their heads. You see realizing that community is just growing stronger right then and there. And everyone was there for the reason of helping the schools and helping the students and giving them a helping hand up. And one of the organizations that we've been working with over the years is called the Lime Foundation. And they are also bridging gaps and providing workforce development training in the trades. The Lime Foundation is absolutely fantastic, and we are very fortunate that they're training our kids, vocational training. If you're in the trades, you know, it's hard to find good help, right, Sebastian?
Yes.
Yeah, man. It's hard to find good help, and without vocational training, you know, we don't have a younger generation that's going to be working in the workforce. So thank you, Lime Foundation, for doing all you do, and check out their recent Believe in the Dream annual gala.
Good evening and welcome to the 9th annual Lime Foundation Believe in the Dream Gala. We gather tonight to celebrate our youth, to honor our ancestors, and to forge a path forward to a future that will elevate everyone to a more secure and successful place. Well, on behalf of the Lime Foundation, I would like to thank all of our students, the alumni, the parents, the family, those sponsors and instructors and staff that have supported them throughout their journey. We also like to thank you, our honored guests, for helping us continue to build our foundation and for believing and supporting our collective dreams.
Let's remember that the work of the Lime Foundation, whether through the arts or the trades, is about more than just programs. It's about believing in every young person's potential and giving them the support they need to shine bright like a diamond.
My goals before being incarcerated were to make money and help my mother not need anything from another man. But now, I'm just seeking self-growth, peace, and success. Today, I look at every obstacle as an opportunity to learn and grow, and I do not fall back into being a reactive thinker. I'm learning to listen more and get into someone else's shoes to better understand them. And I'd like to shout out Mike Torres, Larry Younger, and all the staff in Juvenile Hall, and everyone on the Next Gen Trades team, and my favorite company, Bravo, for showing me what it looks like to have hope.
I was also last year's Shining Star Award winner, and I am super honored to pronounce that this year's award winner is Jose Santos.
This is our friend Donna with AT&T. She says, well, Kanani, I don't want to give you $15,000. I want to give $20,000!
To the young women considering a path in the trades, you are pioneers. You have the power to redefine what it means to be a tradesperson in the 21st century. You have the strength to build, the wisdom to innovate, and the courage to change the world. Let us advocate for fair opportunities, mentorship, and a culture that celebrates diversity, because when women thrive in the trades, we all benefit from a stronger, more resilient workforce.
You'll be a strong, beautiful woman, and I won't let the world let you down. Look within yourself and remember
to say thank you for listening to my story. Thank you for listening to our stories. And I'm looking forward to coming and hugging all of you guys very soon. And I want to say thank you again for this being such a beautiful night. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you.
Man, what an amazing event, and over $200,000 raised the night of, and I'm sure more keeps going in and pouring in. What a good job, Lime Foundation. What a moving event. And, you know, how can you not be moved by helping our youth and giving them a future? And speaking of a future, one of the things that if you've ever been at a place where you need a helping hand up, if you've ever been on the brink of homelessness or you've been in trouble with the law, there's a lot of places that you can just keep going down and things will keep getting worse. But an organization here locally, Legal Aid of Marin, does a ton to help our community and our homeless community and our at-risk community stay out of jail, to continue their life and try and make life for themselves without going to jail because of a bad scenario. And recently we got to learn a lot about the community court involvement in Legal Aid of Marin. And I want you to take a look at this video and realize how much they do in giving our community a helping hand up.
Community court exists because we believe that everyone deserves a second chance and an opportunity to have economic freedom, stability, and to move forward from difficult life-defining circumstances. When we support participants of community court, we are saying, we see you, we believe in you, and we believe that you are going to overcome adversity in your life, and we're going to support you in this particular way.
It makes a huge difference in people's lives. I've seen people come to us feeling really defeated, and this is an opportunity for them to get back on their feet. We've seen people that are on the verge of losing their driving privileges and are within a month able to resolve whatever fines they are in Marin Community Court for, regain their driving privileges again, and go off to live their lives, take their children to school without fearing that they'll be stopped by police and given a ticket, or find new employment opportunities, find new community opportunities, find new education opportunities. So it's a program that is easily accessible to all. We have over 3 different outreach events in the county, one in Marin City, one in Sarfal, and one in Novato, where people can come in, fill out our intake forms, learn about the program, and participate and be on the road to recovery.
So this program is such a touchstone and such a powerful testament to our mission. And the court, our community partners, and our pro bono attorneys really believe in the importance of supporting people when they are navigating the most difficult times of their life.
Before I got in touch with Legal Aid of Marin, I was homeless for probably a good 10 years at the time. Part of the deal with being outside is you don't have anywhere stable to sleep. You're getting pushed around every 2 months by police, told to move along. At that time, I had 14 tickets, moving violations, I guess they were, and not one of them were related to driving. And so those were lifestyle tickets. Those were tickets that I felt like I was targeted because I was unhoused. I was able to go to community court and do community service, and I was able to get my license back, which really transformed my life. I was able to really stabilize my life some more, and it really helped keep me on a positive path moving forward. Legal Aid of Marin understands what it is to help people that are, underrepresented and underserved. And I wouldn't be where I am today without legal aid. I wanted to protect my constitutional rights. I ended up becoming a spokesperson for the unhoused. I'm just looking for more ways that I could help people that are in need, that live outside.
The main thing that I learned from my time volunteering with Community Court is that we need to stop criminalizing poverty. It doesn't really accomplish anything to issue tickets that people can't pay, and it actually makes the life circumstances of the recipients of the tickets worse. My time volunteering with Community Court definitely made me want to get more involved with leadership and legal aid because I saw the difference that it was making in people's lives. We heard in Jason's interview that getting his license back transformed his life. And I saw that same type of difference in the participants, and I really wanted to be a bigger part of an organization that could help make that happen for people in our community.
So when you support Community Court, you are really investing in Marin, in a more equitable Marin, in a more supportive Marin. I want to thank all of our supporters, our donors, our community partners, our volunteers, Marin Superior Court, St. Vincent de Paul, our board of directors, our staff, and everyone who contributes to the success of this program, because we can't do it on our own. At Legal Aid of Marin, we have so much power that we can use for the greater good. Thank you for your support. It means the world to us and to our participants.
It reminded me of a conversation I had with what did he say? I said homeless, and he kind of gave me that look and is like, and I said houseless. And he's like, yeah, like I'm currently houseless. It's amazing having conversations and meeting people where they're at and just being real with them and finding out what their story is and what's going on. And Legal Aid of Marin, thank you very much for doing such an awesome job in helping our community and uplifting our community. On another fun note, on a little transition, did you like that? You've seen a lot of music in a bunch of these videos and live music, and there is nothing, I think there's three things that bring community together and bringing people together, as Jean-Pierre said earlier. You know, it's food, you know, feeding people from the soul. It's music, you know, giving them a reason to dance and uplifting the spirits. And all of that comes together and brings people a community. So we were recently honored to be at the International Peace Festival last Sunday. Thank you very much, Ted Wright. We're going to play a little highlight from that video. And then, Ted, while we're doing that, if you'd like to come up and say anything, you know, I'll just put you on the spot. But it was such an awesome event. And, you know, we do a lot of good in the community. We tell a lot of good stories in the community. But when you're connected to someone like Ted and being at one of these peace festivals, you just can't help but, you know, feel the love and get connected and, you know, get up and dance. Check this out.
Hi there. Happy International Day of Peace. This is Ted Wright. We are celebrating our 10th anniversary here at the San Geronimo Valley Community Center of celebrating the International Day of Peace and bringing together musicians and films and all kinds of food and wonderful things honoring this special day. We have two fabulous bands, Wobbly World. They play world music. They're musicians from all over the world, and it's such an honor for me personally to be with people who are interested in peace, who want to talk about peace, who want to play peace songs.
What a delight to have this epic pinnacle of the Peace Week here at the Community Center in our courtyard. We've been working really hard to bring community and connection and a sense of peace and love, music, art, and fellowship.
I come here so I can meet like-minded people, because I think that we actually nourish each other so we can continue doing the work, however, whatever that is for each one of us.
Also playing Illumination. They play a fantastic soul, funk, groovy kind of thing. Get us all up and dancing.
We thank you all for coming out today and celebrating International Peace Day. Peace starts with inside, with wholehearted self-love. That's where the peace starts, with you. Here we go. I don't know why, once I see you I get real shy. Instead of stopping I just walk by. I'm always looking but I never stare. I'm in lost with you, but you are never aware. Well, how much I really care that you treat you fair. And no one's gonna come hurt the scare. But the thought that you crying really can be. And then we will last. This time he goes to back. Next thing you know, it's time you go.
I want to give a special shout out to Ted Wright and April Wolcott, our founders of the Peace Festival, and their amazing energy that they've brought here. It was their vision over 10 years ago, and here we are today with a festival even bigger and better.
Thank you so much for coming out today and being a part of our community. Common unity is what a community is. And I'd like to thank the San Geronimo Valley community staff who helps put this on and does such a great job of being the bastion of peace in this valley with so many services that serve so many people and also bringing world-class entertainment and art shows here.
I don't know about you, but every time I hear Illumination and now Wobbly World, man, I just get grooving and get dancing. That was an incredible event, and it was my first Peace Festival, so thank you very much for the opportunity to be a part of that and attend that. And I'm gonna let you take it away. Do you have any comments that you'd like to share, or I can ad-lib a question to you real quick?
Well, sure. I'm never tired of talking about peace. We're talking about peace advocation, and people say, "Oh, you're a peace advocate," which I am. But when it comes down to it, just a kind smile is a moment of peace advocation. You don't have to have a whole festival and a team of people behind you, like the San Geronimo Community Center, and to put on bands and everything to celebrate peace. I think that it's such a fundamental part of our existence. It lives in our hearts. It is part of the divinity that dances in the hearts of all human beings. And so we can all be peace advocates for ourselves during the day, learn how to be kind to ourselves. What does that look like? Hey, where was the education about that during all those years in school? Be kind to other people. How to be kind to ourselves, and naturally that spills out into our community. So peace is like one of those, celebrating it is like blowing on one of those dandelion flower seeds. And they go, and you don't know who will do what with the peace that you spread in whatever way. You can just have a peace party at your house. And I went to Marin Forum. I was invited to Marin Forum, which is held once a month at Dominican College, and I was amazed at the variety of community members that come, that form new relationships and bridges, and a very exciting time for our county, also with the expansion of peace education into our schools. At last, we have the superintendent, John Carroll, now advocating that schools celebrate International Day of Peace and bring those students some hope.
Yeah.
That's been so eroded by all this dystopic news that bleeps out of their phones and tablets and so on every day. So more power to the people, and they'll find it in peace, the sweetest adventure, and the empowerment that comes by celebrating and advocating peace will surprise you. It's a real It's not just an absence of war, it's a real presence, a real power, and it's got personality, so
beautiful.
Beware.
Well, very nice. Thank you very much, Ted. So thank you again, Ted, for putting the International Peace Festival on. And like I said, it was the first one I've ever had, and it kind of just opened up my eyes so much more to how many more people are out there doing good, how many people can get connected at one time and just share some love and be present with each other and realize that we're not alone. We are together. We are all here together enjoying each other's company. So we're going to roll right into an upcoming event. This Sunday is the Sparkle Foundation Brunch up at the Jonas Center. Pretty sure they've sold out tickets, but you know, you might be able to steal one off of Ticket Hub or something. No. But anyway, it's going to be a great event. Sparkle Foundation. We're going to play you a little snippet of the Fun and Neat video from Kayla that's going to be aired there today. So take it away, Cesar.
Well, my family was struggling financially due to my father passing away, and me and my grandpa became the guardians of my younger siblings. It was extremely stressful thinking about Christmas, thinking about how we were gonna afford presents for 3 little kids, especially me taking on the role of a guardian. I was an only child for so long, and then all of a sudden now I'm like a parent. So definitely the financial stress was weighing down on me, and a family friend recommended the Sparkle Foundation for us, and they helped us get all the presents that my siblings wanted. They had each of my siblings write down a list of what they wanted, and they did not miss. They got everything that they wanted, and it was absolutely amazing.
Welcome to the Echo Show. We're really excited about the Sparkle Foundation Brunch, and it's going to be an incredible event. And when I was interviewing Kayla, it was so amazing to watch her come out even more of her shell and talk about the amazing help that Sparkle has given her and her family. So stay tuned for next month's Sparkle Foundation event update. We're going to roll right into one of our last big sponsors, who's a big partner of ours, and Melissa Prandy Children's Foundation. They've got their Safari Nights October 4th here at the Embassy Suites, helping children in Uganda go to school, have clothing, have food, have housing. It's an incredible organization, and if you're looking for a really fun night to give back to the community both locally and globally, come join us at Safari Nights. And I guess I just stole the thunder of that video, didn't I? Oh well, play it.
I'd love to invite you to our fundraiser. It's our Safari Nights annual gala, taking place October 4th, 2024 in San Rafael at the Embassy Suites. It's going to be a really moving, uplifting evening full of inspiration, joy, shared memories, and celebrating all of the success that the Melissa Prandy Children Foundation has had in the last 2 years. We'd love to see you there.
Program is that it is all about celebrating life, right? Every day I wake up, I go, hey, I got another day. The rest of today is gravy and a gift. So on the spot, and Ted, you did a wonderful job talking about peace. Thank you. Would anyone like to share a reason why to celebrate today, or why they are celebrating today? Hey, all right.
First time here, so you got to use the mic.
There we go.
Really quick one. I'm celebrating friendship today because I had just an incredible day. Coming off of kind of a harder day yesterday because I was invited to San Francisco to speak to a group of people by a dear friend of mine of 51 years, and that's pretty insane. And you know what? You just don't get that very often, so I don't think there's any way Bill's going to see this, but shout out to Bill and shout out to Friendship, and Friendship is a huge reason to celebrate any day.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Ken. Anyone else?
I'll do something.
There we go.
So I do a lot of networking here in Marin County since I moved here about 12 years ago. And my active group is Marin Referral Network. We are actively recruiting members. And in this past week, 3 amazing women have visited our weekly meetings. They, I think, are all, well, in fact, one of them is now a member. The other 2 are going to be applying. And they're illustrative of the kinds of businesses that are here in Marin and are being built here in Marin. So that's a reason for me to celebrate.
Very much. Thank you, Don. All right. Anyone else? Dan, you want to go? You want to celebrate something? Oh, man. I know you've always got something to celebrate.
Well, it's another day I woke up and I got that going for me. Yeah, you know, part of it is like today had a lot of challenges, right? But that's what makes life, right? Without it, there's nothing else going on. It's sort of a cruise, and that's boring. So, but recently, a friend died, somebody I'd known for a very long time, and it made me realize we all have a runway, right? And as I age, I realize I'm running out of runway, but none of us knows how long our runway is. And that brings to mind that I need to celebrate this. The next breath needs to be celebrated. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you, Dan. All right. Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that was close. I'm Mark Dale, and glad to be here today. And celebrating life is very important. The Wednesday after Labor Day, which I think was the 4th, I got to speak in front of a unique group of folks up at the Marin Country Club called SIR, Sons in Retirement. And I'm known for a lot of the work that I do in schools on drug abatement work and sexual predator work and teen mental health. But I often speak about life expectancy. And it is waking up that day, pinch yourself, I'm up, I'm blessed, get going. Mm-hmm. And if you knew what your expiration date is, would you live your life differently? And recently I was with Michael Pritchard, and we were meeting in a pretty serious meeting with somebody who needed some help. And before this person arrived, I asked Michael, I said, if you knew that tomorrow was your last day, would you still be here? And he said, by far. So I think you got to kind of recalibrate sometimes and just really appreciate the gifts that you're given. And not every day is happy, not every day is a bed of roses. And you need those days to appreciate the good days. So thank you.
Very much so. Very much. I agree with that. I mean, part of why this event is so important to me and special to my heart is because I do get to celebrate with everyone here. I get to learn why you're here celebrating. I get to learn how we come together in community in different ways. We are like 45 minutes, and this is a half-hour show, so we've got some work to do in tightening up our show. But would anyone last one like to share before we go dive into all the amazing food? Oh, hello.
Yeah, thank you. My name's Chad Donahue, and I'm just kind of coming off a high. Over the last 18 months, a few students I went to school with over 50 years ago decided to find 213 students that had gone to this kind of unique school in the lower Berkshires in northwestern Connecticut. We were able to track down basically 2/3 of those 213 and meet for 2.5 days in this town, Litchfield, Connecticut, and kind of celebrate what it was like. We hadn't seen each other in 53, 52, and 51 years. And to see the joy of community, you know, we were all community. This school was a school for, quote, underachievers, problem kids, in a beautiful environment. The first year I was there, Art Garfunkel taught us math. He has a degree in mathematics from Columbia, and it was filled with, you know, teachers from the Peace Corps and Harvard and Yale. But we came together and from various backgrounds, and it was just unique to be able to share that and succeed in that, you know. people who really have lived their lives and to see them after, a lifetime of experience. So I'm kind of coming off that high. And something why I'm here is that the idea you can build community, and you can do it over a long period of time and resurrect community too. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you, Chad. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. I would like to thank you all for coming. I would like to thank you all for coming again, because without all of you, well, we probably be here a lot more alone. And we don't like to be alone. So thank you very much for being part of the SunnySide Update. Thank you very much for joining us today. Remember, if you're going through a struggle or you're wanting to celebrate a success, please share it with someone, a random person, someone you love, anyone, because that's how you're going to build those communities. That's how you're going to bridge the gap in communication. And that's how you're going to realize that there's so much more together that we can do. And there's so much more that we're alike than we are different. So thank you, everyone, for being people, helping people that is here. And that is it for the SunnySide Update today. Stay tuned next month. Press the logo. Come on, man. This one. There we go.